was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we prayed for, and this is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, this is who I am.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Key, Tiger, how you guys doing? Big shout out if Polly, if you're listening, how you doing? I'll see everybody survived their weekend. Y'all stalking each other? Careful, y'all know there's laws against that, right? I'm glad y'all did. I laid low this weekend. Yeah, it's been hot as hell. I completely agree on that. Y'all know how we'll do it. We'll give it a few minutes and see if anybody else comes in. I know a couple of people are live. Hey, Susanna, how are you? You're dying, Tiger? No, that's not good.
Where's the clothes at that were on the chair?
Which chair?
James's chair. It was Carswell's clothes.
I ain't mess with them.
Oh, motherfucker.
She needs a drink, Keith.
I need about 50 drinks and can't take one. Actually, if I don't take no more medicine tonight, I can. I just won't be able to drive 2 hours tomorrow.
Hey, goodness. You working tonight, Tiger? My little chihuahua can't make up his mind what he wants to do. Please make sure you're in live chat, guys. Because if not, we may not can see what you say in chat. Not till Wednesday. I worked for an hour today. They had to take the baby to the doctor to get us shots. Been busy. I met some famous archaeologists and paleontologists this past weekend. Awesome, Susanna. Well, y'all know I went to my family reunion on Saturday. I hear you, Tiger. Hey, David.
Saturday we're getting drunk.
I'm talking about this past Saturday.
I was getting drunk then too, but that baby was in the damn way.
At least,
My medicine's kicking in. Can you tell?
at least you wasn't getting chased by cops. That's when you were sleeping. Hey, Willow Book.
All right. Let me get my shit together.
But yeah, we went down to the family reunion. We had a good time.
You tell them that I hope they don't get in trouble, but I'm playing fucking music.
It's me that'll get in trouble, not them. But I'm not monetized, so it don't matter. But and then when after I got home Saturday,
Hey, Bubba, I'm making hamburgers.
I got in contact with some friends that I hadn't been in contact with for a long time. So I feel like I'm getting back to normal. Hey, Hey, Miss Sherry, how y'all doing? You need a drink, Keith? Well, you find one, drink one for me too, okay? And Keith, for some reason, StreamYard is not letting me upload videos today. I was gonna upload that intro you sent me. I caught a little bit of it, David, but I was trying to get my my stuff together for the live, so I kind of just slipped on out. Fulfilling your dreams in a different way. Awesome, Susanna. I did catch Hutch and Backwoods live earlier. I was in there for a good part of it. But I'm glad everybody made it home safe from Missouri. I do know that they had a Amtrak derailment in Missouri a while ago. The dogs say hello. Oh, David. I'm glad y'all did, Tiger. I think everybody needed a weekend to, just chill out and have a good time. Keith. Trust me, you'd love her. She's a sweet dog. She's older, but she's sweet. No, I'm not at Walmart. I'm sitting at the house on the back porch. Heather's playing music. I didn't miss Sherry. I did not go. I stayed home and went to the family reunion and got contact with friends I hadn't talked to for a long time. Oh, and spent time with the baby. Can't forget spending time with the babies. My Wi-Fi's been okay, David. It's just StreamYard's messing with me today. I'm aiming for next year. Hey, Militant, how you doing? Oh no, David. Yeah, it sounds like y'all all had a good time.
I had a wonderful time.
You went to Missouri and had a wonderful time?
Yeah. Because I got it like that.
Good to see you too, Militant. Hey, Miss Karen. Hope you did too, Miss Karen. Yeah, I've been watching that.
3 out of
Keith.
4 boxes. One had like leaked out completely.
Amar!
My fault.
2 massive sunspots objecting CMEs are causing the Wi-Fi troubles. I believe it. Von Eric, how you doing, brother? Good to see y'all.
No, Zayden! Can you go look on the paper while you're
But yeah, the solar flares can cause disruptions.
Yeah.
Hello to all 14 of y'all. How are y'all doing? Heather's serenading y'all now. No, most people call him Huckleberry. I call him Amur. I know what he's saying with his name, but I call him Amur. It took me a little bit to find out what he meant, but yeah, but unfortunately, I'm not the one doing it, Keith. That's what I do to Miss Sherry.
No, I'm done now, baby. You're gonna help me in just a couple minutes, but not yet.
Oh goodness.
Oh, you want to stand here because the music's playing, don't you?
That was a silly question.
You talking to me?
Yeah. Not today, David. I saw what she done Friday. It says one in chat. Keith said, is he the only one in chat? Mine says 14. But David, I also haven't been on Twitter yet today. So that's crazy.
Here. The other trash can over there, baby. Go, go. That one. Let's put these in there too. Good job. Thank you. Thank you, asshole kid.
Well, mine's back down to 11, so. But y'all know how that goes. Alright, I'm pulling up the computer. Hope said get them lights in, folks. Does it cost you anything? Alright, so Keith sent me, you good, Tiger? Keith sent me a picture of a map over the UKR. Because, you know, technically we're not supposed to say that word. Hi, Miss Tammy. Good to see you. How are you, hon? And it shows NATO's Air Force planes. A picture of Keith. If I can get my computer to work now.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to get out my ass, please.
I'm not in your ass.
But Zayden was. And no, it was not very good.
Bye-bye. Alright. I'm doing good, Miss Tammy. Thanks for asking. But I've got it pulled up on my laptop. I'm going to turn the camera on so maybe y'all can see. I didn't. Hi, Miss Deanna. Can y'all see that?
Quit running back and forth. Got to sit down somewhere.
That's NATO planes, guys. And we all know what Bear said. If they got involved. So, yeah, it's definitely about to get real for sure. And guys, I seen it on Twitter, and which I'd heard about it, but you know how it is, you know the saying, you don't believe it till you see it. Well, last night when I was on Twitter, I was watching and they were showing videos of the GOP representative from Texas, Mayra Flores. I think that's how you pronounce it. Oh, they did, Keek? I thought it was Bear that had, yeah. Tiger, not really. I mean, I was pretty much a guarantee. They the ones that wanted it. Hey, cowboy, how you doing?
Yeehaw!
But the GOP representative in Texas was doing a press conference with get on Miss Speaker of the House, and Nancy Fancy pushed Flores's daughter out the way. She's wanting to push her out the photo op. And guys, this was on camera. That's true, Keith.
The governor from Texas.
Abbott.
Who the fuck ever? He's trying to get other decisions reversed. And from my understanding, I didn't read the whole thing. I didn't read which ones it was, but in regards to like black folks and gay marriages and all that.
Well, from my understanding, the one on gay marriage actually comes from not Governor, Justice Thomas. The other day after the whole RVW.
Justice actually said he didn't. What I read, he did not propose it. He said that changing Roe versus Wade left it open to be challenged.
Yeah. Sorry.
But by doing that, it leaves almost everything open to be challenged. Even shit that me and you agree on, which is very little.
All right. You seen that too, Hope? Yeah, Keith, I heard that Belarus is gearing up to go in. So, yeah.
You want to hear a good one? I told you that I'm
But newly elected Congresswoman took to Twitter and accused House Speaker, we know who that is, of pushing her young daughter during a photo op last week. I am so proud of my strong, beautiful daughter for not allowing
And then he called her.
this to face her. Representative Myra Flores, Republican, Texas, said in a tweet with the video of the incident that took place during his swearing-in ceremony on June 21st. Swearing-in ceremony on June 21st.
They've always had this agreement that if they ever dated somebody else, they had.
Hey, Yankee Dave, how are you, hon?
No.
Susanna, somebody needs to slap the out that woman and just go ahead and take her out. That's my opinion. And I used to be one of her biggest fans, but I can't stand her now.
Look, tell him I said stay there. If he shits, that's like the fifth time.
She continued to smile and pose for the picture like a queen, Flores said of her daughter. The video shows Fancy Nancy waving to someone off camera when she looks down to Flores' daughter standing next to her and extends her elbow at the same time the child moves to the side.
I hate people.
No child should be pushed to the side for a photo op, period, Flores said in a tweet. Right, Tiger? She has, Tammy. Absolutely. Give me just a second. I'll turn on the camera and hit play on this so y'all can see the video for those of y'all that haven't seen it yet. And you can also find this article on Fox News. So, all right, here we go.
I can do that. Do you look at my
And this is from James Woods' Twitter. Now watch when she brings her elbow down. See her? Guys, do y'all know what I would have done if that was my kid? I mean, she's listening to the music, Miss Tammy. I'm probably gonna get flagged for it, but y'all know how that goes. Probably some of them are. So would have I. Hope. Absolutely. I agree, Miss Sherry. I agree, Tiger. I mean, no. You don't put your hands on a youngin'. I don't care who you are. But all right, next article comes from Al Jazeera English.
Did you say on a youngin or your youngin?
A young.
I was just gonna say, I told Shane to tell that little bastard that I would run his ass over.
We're talking about Fancy Nancy pushing that little girl out the way the other day.
Fuck them bitches. They all full of shit.
Love you too, cowboy. Be safe. Don't work too hard. Don't we wish we could, Keith? But the next article comes from Al Jazeera English. NATO Summit 2022 in Madrid. 5 things to know. Leaders of the world's largest defense alliance will convene in Madrid this week for the NATO 2022 summit. Leaders of the world's largest defense alliance will convene in Madrid this week for the NATO summit. The high-stakes meeting from June 28th to the 30th comes at a time of heightened global tension and bears war with UKR. What's happening and why it's important. At last year's NATO summit in Brussels, NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg highlighted that the alliance's relationship with Bear was at its lowest point since the end of the Cold War.
Hello?
I agree, Susanna.
Hey.
His words become reality when Bear invaded UKR in February, further worsening relations between NATO and the Kremlin.
But yes, I do have enough.
Harry Nedklu, head of policy at Rasmussen Global and in charge of its Free UKR task force, told Al Jazeera that the summit will likely see NATO agreeing to beef up its presence on its eastern flank. An enhanced forward presence with rational battalions in Poland and the Baltic states were already agreed at the Warsaw Summit in 2016.
I've seen it, but I hadn't looked into it.
The Madrid summit will see allies agreeing to a more enhanced and perhaps even more permanent presence in the East, he said. Stoltenberg told reporters on Monday that NATO was planning to increase the number of our high readiness forces to well over 300,000. Elizabeth Braw, Senior Foreign Policy and Defense Fellow at the American Enterprise Institute, said NATO has shown great unity since Bear's invasion of UKR, and it must continue. But that display of unity hasn't been easy because different member states of the alliance have very different geographical locations and different perceptions of the world, Brawl told Al Jazeera.
Well, that was almost dead, so I was watching TV on another.
NATO membership for Sweden and Finland was expected to be swift. Does that still stand? The icing on the cake of this year's summit will be Finland and Sweden's NATO membership bid, according to Brawl. Isabella. It's already loud enough.
Well, I had a headache today, so I come in and cook something and try to make it go away.
In May, both countries let go of decades of military neutrality and announced that joining the alliance would be a step in the right direction amid the new geopolitical realities in the wake of Russia's invasion of UKR. I'll finish in a minute, guys.
I'm not jacking him off. Heather's in the kitchen. Heather's still here. I can't get rid of it. Okay.
But yeah, it seems to be getting worse day by day.
Did you hear James? Andy said, I got to be able to find it first. And James says, my daughter don't have no problems finding it.
Oh my God.
All right, okay, so get clean up my living room now.
But the accession process has stalled after Turkey accused the Nordic neighbors of providing a safe haven for the outlawed Kurdistan Workers' Party, PKK, which is listed as a T group by Turkey and its allies. During a recent visit to Sweden, Stoltenberg told reporters that NATO was working hard to resolve Turkey's concerns as soon as possible. Not at all, Hope. Not at all. I agree, Tiger. I agree. That's extremely unlikely to happen because Turkey is still opposed to it. And so it's unlikely that Sweden and Finland will be invited into the alliance at the time for the summit, Brawl told Al Jazeera. Turkey doesn't mind playing the role of spoilsport, but what is clear is that Turkey has had real national security concerns regarding the Kurds. That is where Sweden wants to make concessions in particular, she said. And if you ever notice, as always, anytime I go live, they never want to go in the kitchen until I'm live streaming. Jealous much? Just saying. Will UKR ever join NATO? The Kremlin has long been critical of NATO's enlargement in Eastern Europe. Bare President Putin's security demands to NATO included ruling out UKR's membership of the military alliance. Addressing a meeting of the Joint Expeditionary Force in March, where some NATO countries convened to discuss solutions to respond to crisis, UKR President Zelensky said he understood that UKR could no longer become a member of NATO. For years, we heard about the apparently open door, but have already also heard that we will not enter there, and these are truths and must be acknowledged, he said. So apparently, they're not going to let UKR into NATO. Well, let them make their own channels. I mean, come on, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And I'm not a star by no means. I just bring the haters to the yard. That's all.
You know, every time I put in that switch, the light comes on.
Beefing up defense expenditure. One of the biggest debates amid NATO allies is how much each country spends on defense. Oh, thank you, Hope.
Yeah, but that was good, James. That was real good.
So they're wanting to beef up NATO's defense. Of course, so sweet. Tiger. You are a star, Tiger. I thought you knew that. China on the agenda. At the NATO summit last year, Stoltenberg highlighted that China was coming closer to the alliance and said that it was important for NATO to develop a clear and united position towards Beijing. With China's continued obfuscation on the Kremlin's war in UKR and threats against Tea Country and other countries in the Indo-Pacific region, Ned Clue thinks Stoltenberg's plea regarding a position on China will be magnified in Madrid and that it is important to watch for strong language in China at the summit. Tiger, you ain't a falling star. So that's top 5 things to be watching for. And people wondering why I stay stressed out all the damn time. Alright, next article also comes from Al Jazeera English. Iran, US restart crucial big boom talks in Qatar with EU mediation. Planned talks in Doha could be a final opportunity for Washington and Tehran to save the landmark 2015 Big Boom Accord. Iran and the U.S. will restart their stalled talks aimed at restoring a landmark 2015 Big Boom Accord in Qatar with mediation by the European Union. Nasser Khani, newly appointed as the spokesman of the Iranian Foreign Ministry, told Iran's state-run IRNA news website on Monday that Tehran's chief negotiator, Ali Khani, will travel to Doha on Tuesday to begin the talks. You too, Miss Sherry. Enjoy your supper, hon. The U.S. Special Envoy for Iran, Robert Malley, is also reportedly headed to the Qatari capital. Reports of both Iranian and Western media indicate that Khani and Malley will meet with the Qatari Foreign Minister Sheikh Mohammed. That's a long name and hard as hell to pronounce. But, yeah. He's the Qatari Foreign Minister. News of the talks comes 2 days after the EU Foreign Policy Chief Joseph Borrell traveled to Tehran to meet with Iranian Foreign Minister, and the two sides announced an immediate restart of the talks that had hit a deadlock since March. Iran has maintained that more than anything else, it wants to make sure that the economic benefits promised under the original deal will be guaranteed during the negotiations. The U.S. wants to restore the deal to reinstate curbs on Iran's Big Boom program, which Tehran insists is peaceful. I agree, Hoop. I agree. But wasn't it just a week or so ago that the U.S. was on board with Israel about Iran. I mean, they can't have it both ways, can they? That'd kind of be like having your cake and eating it too. This is from Reuters. Russia's Putin and Brazil's Bolsonaro discuss global food security. Right, Hope? June 27th, President Putin and Brazilian counterpart Bolsonaro discussed global food security and confirmed their intentions to strengthen their strategic partnership, the Kremlin said on Monday. Putin assured Bolsonaro in a phone call that Russia would fulfill its obligations to supply fertilizers to Brazil, the Kremlin said in a statement. The South American leader confirmed his call with Putin during an event on Monday. I just had a phone call with President Putin of Bayer, in which we talked about food security and also energy security. Bolsonaro said that his agriculture and energy ministers were also on the call. So, that's interesting. Oh. So what y'all think? Y'all think the U.S. is on double cross Israel? Or will they maybe double cross Iran? Or will they do a double cross? Something to think about. So do I, Hope. So do I. They do, Keith. But you know, the Bible talks about in the last days nobody will stand beside Israel. And the events of Ezekiel 38 and 39 have not happened yet. I seen that, Keith. To Charlotte. I'm not sure on Charlotte. I know I am 8 hours away from Cherokee, North Carolina. It's 6 hours from where I live to the South Carolina border. So, yeah. You're an hour away from both. I love Cherokee. You'll be in charge. Oh, wow. We'll have to see if we can't find a way to meet up somehow, Tiger. I do too, Hope. He was, he always appeared to have a level head, and everybody for the most part liked him. Right, Tiger? I know Hutch and Miss Hutch is gonna be coming to Georgia later on this summer, and I'm hoping to get to meet them then. And I've heard murmurings that they might be a East Coast meetup. I can't pronounce his name, but he was Prime Minister of Israel for a long time. Oh, oh, oh. So I did see yesterday, and I seen it on Twitter, and I can't remember what the news source was. And I know there's several people in the Carolinas, but there is a Democrat in South Carolina got busted talking to an inmate about starting sleeper cells within the Republican Party. And I'm talking about, she was dead serious. She was calling herself the N word, and she's a black lady, and I do not use that word. And basically, she was saying that she would accept anybody's money, even drug money or blood money, as campaign donations and all kinds of stuff. And I mean, it's recorded. And I mean, anybody with one brain cell knows that anytime you have any kind of contact with an inmate, whether it's by phone, on site, or through correspondence, it is recorded. I don't blame you, David. And y'all Tiger talking about tattoos. I can honestly say I have no ink on my body. But yeah, Tiger. I don't blame you, dude.
I'm not gonna sleep where fuck tonight. Doo-dah.
Somebody got way too damn much energy. Not calling no names, Heather.
It's okay. Never can tell. We might be back in your fucking room next. You actually wouldn't argue with that, would you?
Hello, Heather. Heather said, "Hey, David."
Yeah. The Abilify is supposed to put me to sleep. It's supposed to make me sleepy. What happened?
I don't know.
I don't know neither. I'm hoping that the Ambien will be enough to knock it down.
I have MedTech. She can tell you.
No, Ambien should do it.
Mm.
Well, ask her how much of my medicine I can take and still get drunk.
I'll text her that afterwards. That way, HIPAA laws and whatnot.
Give shit.
No, but.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll be.
Yeah.
Even if I don't.
You know how HIPAA is.
I don't know, but if you call me a hippo again, we're going to fight, bitch.
I ain't calling you a hippo. Damn. Yeah, I don't. I like to look at tattoos. I think they're beautiful. But yeah. Heck yeah, Susanna, get a gummy bear tattoo. Well, the tattoo that I've always had in mind, but I've never got because, well, quite frankly, I'm a chicken shit when it comes to pain. Is actually a memorial tattoo for my mom. That's what she got that Tiger once. That's the reason why I said, I'd have to call you. I agree, Tiger. She's still in there saying I called her a hippo. Coke slushy, anyone? Keith, my daughter can do tattoos. She has the machine and all. Tiger, they are so much history in North Carolina. Some of it depends on the sizing too, don't it, Keith? I had a friend that he done tattoos, and I used to set up at a shop. He done Thursday through Sunday, just at night and whatnot. And yeah, that's how I know so much about it. Oh, but all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Um, I am off to write. I rediscovered my writing passion this weekend. But guys, y'all know I love y'all. Y'all please stay safe with all this RVW and all this other nonsense. We need to keep our heads on a swivel. Stay alert at all times, guys. Even if you're at home, still keep your eyes open. But I love you, all of y'all. And I will be back Wednesday at 7. So y'all stay prayed up, stay prepped up, and y'all stay safe. Love y'all.